Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be going over what I like to call the Nexus Shuffle. Now, the Nexus Shuffle has been implemented. It was highly speculated that in 2019 that this would not work, or if it would work. I always thought it would work. I even made a video back then, so it's been about 4 years old now, of me testing it on a PTR, of me testing it on the live server, and now here, 5 years later, in Season of Discovery, the Nexus Shuffle also works. So I'm emphasizing that because it is super important if you are going to be playing Anniversary as well, because when Anniversary gets to AQ, chances are this is going to work, and I would be very shocked if it does not. But what I'm talking about with the Nexus Shuffle is the ability to turn previous epics that you got into Nexus Crystals. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, being the guild master of Sod Saviors and running 2 raid groups, I, was the enchanter in one of them, and then we had an enchanter in another one. So every piece of epic loot that we rotted, I gave to us until our bags were full and our banks were full. So as you can see here are all the duplicate tier pieces, just all the bad loot that was rotting. And I'm even going to try the Sunken Temple loot here just to see what happens, because it is a level 50 epic. I'm not really sure what will happen with that, but it could become Nexus Crystals, or it'll become Brilliant Shards. So, I also have a bunch more gear here. I couldn't even hold it all, so we have a whole nother bag full of it. As well as you can also DE the epic tier 0.5 pieces that you were able to get. So you can also DE those if you want, and we will be DEing those here on the video for you, just to show you that they also become Nexus Crystals. So we're going to start with those just to show you that you could buy them from the vendor, DE them, and we get 1 Nexus Crystal from it. We buy the gloves, and the gloves gave us 3 Brilliant Shards, which is interesting. And then we are going to DE the robe, which gave us a Nexus Crystal. So that is just something you can do. The next important thing is this hubris. It'll probably give us small Brilliant Shards, which are useless, unfortunately, but we'll... Okay, so the Sunken Temple Dagger gave us a Nexus Crystal. So Sunken Temple loot is giving Nexus Crystals, as you saw right there, which is super important to realize, because there are quite a lot of pieces that are from there that can be epic as well. And yeah, so Sunken Temple gear is giving Nexus Crystals, very important, because you can spend your reels on those as well. So I'm going to DE all of these pieces of gear, and then I am going to show you the total result of Nexus Crystals. And then I also have a little surprise for you guys at the end if you want to sort of manipulate the system, because it is I don't know if it's exploiting or breaking the rules, but it is something that I'm aware of. And as you can see, we're getting double procs Nexus, which we always love to see with that. But anyway, guys, I will see you when we're done DEing. Alrighty, guys, so we DE'd 99% of all the stuff we have in there, and we are almost at 100 Nexus Crystals, which is absolutely insane. My bank is finally clear and free-ish, and, I have all these bag slots available now. I kept my Molten Mage Blade because that was super special to get, and, a little glowing fire effect is pretty sick. But I wanted to show you guys a few other things just from the sense that they're new items from various phases and raids. So we have the Knowledge of Timbermaw. This is just the max rank. This is from the Phase 4 crafting stuff with MC and Timbermaw. So this should become a Nexus Crystal. I'd be shocked if it does not become that. DE'd it, 2 Nexus right there. Then I'm going to disenchant the Debrilifying Staff, so the Res Staff from Gnomereon. This is a level 40 epic, so I will actually be surprised if this becomes a Nexus. But since the Sunken Temple one did, might as well give it a little try and see what happens. And it gave 2 small Radiant Shards, so that's actually still good and will sell decently. Then these are the extra planar Spider Silk Boots from Phase 1. Once again, going to DE these just to see what happens. Oh, you can't even DE them. They don't even have a DE table, so you can't DE them. I'm going to try to DE the tier pieces. Those also do not DE. You do have to go in there and convert your tier pieces into it. But as you can see, we came out to approximately 100 Nexus crystals. But what I wanted to show you guys is a little extra here. And so previously, if you DE'd anything, they became a large brilliant shard. So that was the test to sort of see what you were getting. Now we are going to go here to the item restoration service. We are logged in here. These are all my characters. We're going to find Crusader Strike right here. We are going to go to my mage. And what you can do is you can restore any of the things you DE'd previous. So obviously, if you want to save a little headache, DE these before you, do everything that I just showed you. Otherwise, you're going to have a nice long list of things to DE. So now we have all of these things right here, which are just epics and things I destroyed. So like Wishley's Poker, we can add to that. We can continue adding items right here. And we just keep going through all these. That was page 13. So we are going to manually add every single one of these pieces. We're going to go through here. We're going to go to page 12. And this is where we can see a lot of the things that we DE'd or tried. So like these are a lot of weapons and stuff from ZG that we vendored for money. Or we DE'd for large brilliant shards just to sort of test and experiment and see. So we're going to go in here and we are going to send all of these back. And that, I believe, is most of the things. We have a lot of those swords which are selling for gold, but everything else is green. So next we are going to then confirm this item restoration. And we're going to owe 89 gold and 27 large brilliant shards. So we are going to confirm this, spend that money, and then we are going to be able to DE all of these into large brilliant shards. So it is so active that it can tell you that I only have 22 brilliant shards in my inventory, so I have to go and get 5 more of those. So I'm going to go here on WoW and buy 5 more large brilliant shards real quick, just to show you this little trick and show you that it is effective. It does work, and I don't know if it's exploiting the game or not. I don't think it is, because it's in the game. But let me know what you guys think, if you think I'm exploiting this, and maybe if I show you guys it'll get fixed. I don't really know. I don't think there is a fix for it, honestly, because it's just how the game is coded. This worked back in 2019, 2020 Classic, and it is going to work right now. I am sure of it. Been right about this, been right about the other things, so I definitely think it is going to work. So I didn't know the resto was that live, so we're going to hit that item resto. It is going to see that I have all those. And it instantly just took it all from my bags, which is super cool. I've never seen the restoration service like work that quickly. Like, well, I didn't have to log off. I didn't have to do anything. It just instantly worked like that. So pretty cool to see. I'm pressing the open all button here, and as you can see, that took a little impact on the game. To do that, they caught it to you, but well done on the service there from Blizzard. I didn't expect it to work so quickly and like just be live. I figured I'd have to log off, maybe hit you guys with a little VOOP again to see if we could clean it up and finish it here. But anyway, those are all the pieces, those are all the stuff, and now we are going to DE all these things. As you saw, they turned into large brills or were vendored for their weapons. And now you can see that they are being turned into even more Nexus crystals. So if you're an enchanter, you've been raiding, you sold a bunch, you DE'd a bunch from ZG, from BWL, from whatever you're doing, you can do that here. And this is what I like to call the Nexus Shuffle. You get to do it once per classic, per AQ, and you can make a ton of gold doing it, because these things usually sell somewhere between 20 to 30 gold in the first couple weeks. And then obviously, because of all the epic gear that is available, people start to, they go down way quicker. But as you can see, every single piece is a Nexus crystal. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoy the Nexus Shuffle, as I'm going to call it. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.